Now I'm just going to get on and unpack my suitcase before I start editing because I need everything organised. I've just realised I can't live in this mess, or I will lose something. So I'm officially unpacked. I think I packed less than I thought I did, and somehow it's still way too much. I'm glad that I have this all laid out because now I'm not going to waste any time with picking out outfits in the morning because I did this morning. It was a nightmare to find things. So now it looks all aesthetically pleasing as well, and I'll be able to pick out something cute to post on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. I know you haven't done it yet. My first lesson is at 4, so I'll take you along with me. I probably won't film that much, but I will give you an update and let you know how it's going. See you later. I just love a bit of contrapuntal music, and if you are a film nerd, you will know what that is. Look, I was just feeling so bad about myself, and I hadn't quite been vulnerable with the camera yet at this point, and I confided in Julia, and this was just my first opportunity to make a real deep connection with someone while I was abroad, and I did. It was great. Oh my god, she said, let's go to the beach, let's have a picnic. Bahia, yeah, we are just back on the beach, and we had a really nice picnic as well. Didn't film any of it just because it was really nice. It's very calm, very chilled, exactly what I needed, because I was just feeling such incredible self-doubt, and I don't feel that way anymore. So it'll be nice to wake up tomorrow and feel better. But for now, yeah, good night. That's the end of day 2. And I will see you in the morning. This morning I went to St Anthony's Market and it was all closed. Got out of class and I can't really film in there, but I've asked to move to a slightly earlier class because I can do more of the activities, and it's a bit more difficult as well, which I think will be better for me. But I'm going to go and meet some of my American friends now for some coffee, and maybe they'll teach me some salsa because that's what they've been doing this afternoon. Hiya, I'm now at the Orient Express in Barcelona with this is Kyle, this is Aiden, this is Vicky. Hi! Yes, and we're about to work. This bar was called the Orient Express. It was so cool, and I had the best mocktail because I was not drinking at the time. Vicky, where are you from?
Soy de Inglaterra.
And where are you from?
Los Estados Unidos, Seattle.
And you, Aiden?
Soy de Washington, D.C. Qué guay.
Qué guay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tastes entirely weird. Just taste of CBD. Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Barcelona vlogs, and I just got finished doing the base edit for part 1. I'm running a little bit behind, but I think I really need to get out of the apartment and go see some things. So I'm gonna go and look at this vintage shop that was recommended to me. And then maybe later I'm gonna go and do a tour of this like labyrinth place. I'm sure I'll find the real word for it, but before I chose later classes, and the later classes actually mean that I couldn't go on any of the excursions with the school, any of the free ones, so I had to miss the salsa classes yesterday that a bunch of my friends went on. But I met up with them afterwards and then saw them going to the Orient Express, which was really cool. I woke up at about 8 AM actually. And I don't know why, but I woke up feeling so awake, and I've just been sleeping so well. But I think I'm just exhausted, and I'm having the best time ever because I'm walking every day, I'm eating healthier, I'm eating less than I probably should because it's so hot and my stomach's just not used to it. But because the diet here is like very meat and bread based, and those are the 2 things that I can't eat, the good thing is that they have, you know, tortillas de patatas, and those I could eat for days. They are delicious, and I've got one in the fridge because you can literally cut it into 4 and then you've got lunch for 4 days. And yeah, it's generally pretty tasty. So the friends I'm making here are absolutely lovely, and I'm just excited to get out today and do some stuff and then go to the earlier class that's more difficult as well, because literally yesterday we were doing the alphabet in Spanish. I've got to tell you, my confidence is not great. I have very low self-esteem, and I'm really aware of that, and I try so hard not to be that way because it makes me say the wrong thing at the wrong time to the wrong people because I'm so sure that no one will like me that I try to make it true. And that is a crazy thing to admit to myself and the internet, but it's important, I think, that the self-sabotage that I go through can't be unique. I think other people must be dealing with it, and being alone is really making me confront it because I just had the most crippling self-doubt the day before yesterday. and I just felt awful. And I called my boyfriend and I was like, I want to go home, and I'm really worried I'm not going to make any friends. I know what trauma this is triggering and where it's coming from because I journaled about it for ages. It took like 10 pages of my journal because it's really hard to live this way, just to think that everyone hates you all the time, because it's not true. And the social awkwardness is just sometimes a bit crippling to deal with. I'm learning, and I think that's the point of solo traveling. That's probably why I need to be here and to meet all these new people, because people who've never met me before from completely different cultures can like me. Just assuming that other people don't like you is a complete waste of time, because I just spent like a whole evening with Julia the night before last, and the whole time she was so comforting. I just think it's wild that there are people out there who are just so supportive of people they don't even know. And to hear strangers say that they think I'm intelligent and kind, I have to take it seriously, because when people I know tell me that, I don't take it seriously. It's like I don't trust myself and the people around me to know who I am. God, yeah. Oh my God, I'm just being so vulnerable right now, and I think I need it. I think I need this space. And I hadn't even thought about it like that before. It's just been so fulfilling to meet these people. So, let's go vintage shopping, because I think I need some retail therapy. Voila. I'm in this really cute little vintage shop called, well, I say little, it's huge. It's called Flamingo Kilo, and they just have such nice stuff. And look at the ceiling. Oh my God, it's absolutely gorgeous. But the walk down here was absolutely beautiful as well. If you want to see that, check out on my Instagram. So I'm just heading back to the school now, and yeah, it's been pretty eventful. Not really though, but visited a few Kilo's shops that were also pretty cute, and it was a massive exercise in not buying anything because I can't fit anything else in my bag. But I just found some really nice stuff and had to begrudgingly say no. I wanted to head to Aliop, but I will find one of those later. And I'm really going to the school now. I don't think I can film. I made a lot of progress on this trip when it came to my Spanish, because I didn't realise how close to zero I was starting. And actually going out on these excursions and talking to people in English helped with my confidence in Spanish a lot more, because I was forming connections with people and starting to be a lot less embarrassed at my bad Spanish. So we were walking around this labyrinth and I was getting to practice my directions, which was good fun. I was getting to know other people from the UK. It was just like a really great solo trip thing. Yeah, I'm just glad that I moved my class so that I could do this. A la izquierda, sí.
Sí, a la izquierda.
Oh, a la derecha. Yeah, it's kind of really starting to rain now, but we're nearly at the middle of the maze. And oh, look, more nice architecture. She's calling for us, so we're just going to cheat and climb through one of the fences because we are completely lost. This is Greg, he's from Glasgow.
Back off.
We are just on the train back to the school. I think I'm going to meet up with a couple of other people. I'll just see who's around, or maybe just get an early night because I'm exhausted. I've just been productive all day. So yeah, I will catch up with you later and we will see what I get up to. Voila! I am on my way to meet the other people that I'm friends with. I'm on my way to meet Naomi and Ben, and they are both Americans. Ben's from Texas, Naomi is from New York. So I just will never ever get tired of this neighborhood, I don't think. And yeah, so I just thought I'd give you a little update. I went back home and I very nearly didn't come out again because I was so tired, but to be honest, I'm only here for a week and I've just found like the best people. So I just count myself incredibly lucky. God, it is just so gorgeous here and I want to take you guys along. I feel like I haven't been filming as much as I want to. And we had a bit of a vulnerable moment this morning, but yeah, I want to try and get a bit more honest with the camera and a bit more honest with you guys, because I don't want to come off like, just because I do videos about ADHD, like I don't suffer with it, because you can follow all my tips and still things might not be perfect all the time. You know, a change in routine, a change in scenery, it's all a little bit stressful, especially for a neurodivergent brain. And yeah, I mean, just so happens that Spain just so agrees with me. So I will update you later. Bye. Buenas noches. I had the best time tonight. I went out to the bar with the others. They had some food, and then I realized when I got home I haven't eaten anything since like 9 a.m. or something. And yeah, I was just super sleepy. And we very briefly went back to Naomi's apartment. I met this really interesting guy called Tomek. He's a polyglot, and he's from Poland, and he speaks 6 languages fluently, including Hebrew and Arabic. We made some plans for tomorrow, me, Naomi, Ben, and Aiden. Honestly, all of my fears have kind of gone away because I was talking to this girl called Hanya. Turns out that she is medicated for ADHD as well, which is really, really cool. And that I also found out that in Poland they use Xanax instead of methylphenidate or methamphetamine. So I'm going to eat my potato tortilla. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to watch some Arrested Development because I finished Bridgerton, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I still haven't finished the vlog that was due on Tuesday though. Oh my god, and I still have homework from Spanish class. Oh, thank you for coming with me today. I really wish that I could film in class, but it's just, there aren't many people and I feel very awkward to film in class. But it's exactly what you think it would be. I mean, it's a language learning school. We all sit around and they teach us like we're in a classroom about Spanish, and yeah, we all speak Spanish to each other. So I'm glad that I could bring you with me on a couple of these things. Okay, good night. Buenas tardes. It is day 4 of Camino Barcelona, and I am so sad to be leaving in 2 days. Currently uploading a bunch of footage that I've taken over the last couple of days. I've got a bunch of stuff to do before I go out with my friends. We are going to see Italy versus Spain, and of course supporting Spain. I've got tickets to the Picasso Museum tomorrow, so that's going to be really, really cool. So I tried to film a little bit in class, just to give you an idea of what it's like, but if you've ever taken a language at school, then that's basically what it's like, with people from a bunch of different countries, lots of different age groups. There was a guy in there who was going on about his Hermes bracelet and getting mugged that he punched someone and no one else could fight back or something, I don't know. He was talking a lot, we'll say that. He was late and he was talking a lot. I will absolutely be coming back next year. 100%, like no question about it. And honestly, a big part of me wants to move here. I just want to become fluent in Spanish and move here. But I'm gonna do an exercise now where I'm gonna read Shadow and Bone, but in Spanish, and any phrases that I don't understand, I'm gonna try to translate them and then try to write them down and get some knowledge from them. I've also got homework from class to do as well. Let's go do that while all of this footage is uploading, and then I can be productive and then go meet my friends. Back after hanging out with everyone at the bar. It was so much fun, but I don't think I'm going to get to see them again before I go. It's just a really good group to start off with, and they're super friendly. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Today I'm in the Picasso Museum and I'm looking at all of his sketches right now, and I asked a random girl to take a photo of me, which is a pretty big deal, but I'm trying to be quiet because other people are trying to enjoy the artwork as well. Yeah, the sketches are amazing. I'm gonna try not to miss class, but I think I'm gonna stay here for a while. So while I was just walking around the Picasso Museum and focusing on how much I've accomplished this year and what I'm ticking off from my vision board, I just felt really proud, and I was looking at someone else's art and thinking, hey, I'm in the process of making my own, which was just a really big deal for me. I got to spend a little bit of time walking around the Gothic Quarter. I also drew this terrible dog. I just thought that it was amusing, and it also gave me a good appreciation for everything that I was walking around, everything I was seeing. What's your channel called?
It's just my name, Siugen.
Oh, perfect, yeah. So, we just met in Barcelona. Yeah, I've been vlogging basically the whole time as well. And then we walked around the Gothic Quarter looking at old stuff. Today is the day. I am officially moving out. I am packed up, ready to go, and I'll be moving out like now. Yeah, I need to take my rubbish out and that's it. I'm going, and I won't be back again until I don't know when. I've been telling people like an approximate time that I'll be back, because hopefully as soon as possible, but I don't know for sure. Like, it's crazy. And I'm officially checking out a little bit late, so I will see you later. I'm going to go on a bit of a walk because my flight's not until 4. Okay. Bye, room. Can't believe I'm leaving. I've got a couple of hours free before I have to leave for my flight, so I'm heading off to this friend told me about. As much as I love that accommodation is incredible, but I just don't know if I can see myself living there for a long period of time, because that's sort of the plan now, is that maybe next summer I'll save up and I will try and spend a lot more time there so I can get a lot more better with Spanish, and because I absolutely love this city, and if I can stay here for a longer period of time I can make more friends and maybe sort of get settled. I'm trying desperately not to get hit by scooters right now. Hola, it is now July 24th. I am back in Brighton at my boyfriend's house, and I am just sort of chilling out. I spent the last 2 days just sort of vegging, doing some laundry, and generally feeling quite sad for myself. I did go and see Inside Out 2 though, and it is so good, and it just hit me right there. It was exactly what I needed when I was feeling so emotional about leaving Barcelona, and I just honestly can't wait to go back. I'm going on some really incredible adventures this summer, but I'm gonna have a hard time emotionally topping that one. And I know that now that I've said it out loud, everything else this summer is gonna absolutely crush that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm so sorry that I didn't film the way home. It wasn't very interesting. It was exactly the same as the way there, including nearly missing my flight because I didn't know where my gate was. Traveling alone for the first time has filled me with this confidence in myself that I just never had before, something that just felt so good. And I miss speaking Spanish every day. That's something that I really, really miss, but it's not something that I'm gonna have to miss for very long. Everyone there was just incredible, and I've thanked them all so much for how welcome they made me feel and how comfortable they made me feel, because I was quite open with them about how vulnerable I felt. Something I really want to say to everyone who watches my channel, especially if you have grown up with undiagnosed ADHD, that solo travel and teaching yourself how capable you are is so fulfilling and something that you should just be going for. Like, absolutely just throw yourself into it. Learn what you need to learn, save up for the flights, do what you need to, but solo travel will give you the confidence that you need to get on with your life and to feel good, because that is something that I miss so badly while I was avoiding achieving anything because I didn't really feel like I could. Also, if you want to plan a solo trip like I did, I have a whole video about how you can do that with ADHD friendly tips on my channel already, so go check that out. It's linked down below as well. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become part of the family, because I absolutely love this channel and all the people who we've got here, and making my first YouTube friends as well. Like, what are the chances? Okay, thank you for coming on the most incredible experience of my life so far. I can't wait to hear about your adventures in the comment section, and I appreciate you and your brain. I will see you next week. Nobody